Install postman or any API client, and I just created a new collection, or else you can come here and create again. I'm deleting this collection first. Click on new, create collection. Once the collection is created, I'll just give it a name. Write name as some first collection. Collection is like a folder where you can create multiple requests. Click on add request. So let me keep the name as this request as request one. Okay, so here it is created. You can create multiple requests like that. So to test any API, we can go to any website like Google Maps or anything, and or if you fetching any data for cryptocurrencies, go there, and they will provide a API document, or in testing terms we call it as contract document for that API. So sample I got from one of the Udemy courses or YouTube courses websites. Yeah, you see, and everything will have a base URL. This is the base URL, the main web page URL. After this, individual resources will be there, like sub URLs in this complete website. Those we will fetch. So here the resource name is this one. Copy this slash, keep it as sub URL, and it is mentioned as post method. Post method is used when we are sending data. Instead of just retrieving, we are sending or creating or updating any data. Resource query parameters. Query parameters are generally key value pairs. You can directly paste here or you can type here. The key name is key, value is qa click 1 2 3. Yeah. If you observe, once I type here query parameters, it automatically kept question mark here and kept that key value pair here directly. After this, uh, it's expecting we need to send a body also along with this parameter. Go to this body, and this seems to a JSON type. So just type raw and type as JSON JavaScript object notation and copy this content. Oh, these quotes came actually. Replace it with double quote. Now it is perfect. Save this so that we can run it next time also, the same data. So once I send it, this record is sent as a post request, and then the server retrieved me this record. So a new place is created with these values as a job. All the fields I sent it as a JSON object, and that retrieved me the status, place ID, scope, reference, So a record is created there, and like a new place, and place ID got generated. Place ID is one field there got generated. Along with that, in the database, one more field is there ID. So these are the five fields generated there. Let me save this response in a text file so that we can retrieve that in other APIs uh, using this ID field or place ID field. So request one is created, and if you see the resource here is using add resource. We are using add for in the API in the for the place section we are using add record. Similarly, the resource changes for different API calls. Post request we created the record. Similarly, there is a delete record also to delete that. But before deleting that, let's see if there any get place is there. So the same instead of API place after add it is get instead of add it's get, and key and place ID. Okay. So this one is fixed. Along with that, I need to provide place ID also to retrieve that particular record, place underscore ID. You see, if multiple arguments are there, it's separated with ampersand symbol and we don't need this body now because we are not sending any data. Or let me create a new request. That way it will be more feasible. Add request. Yeah. So that we are not touching that post one. So discard this. Or request two I will keep. Hyphen get. The sample for get request. Base URL. Resource ID. Get. And first key value is key. QA click 1 2 3, and second one is place underscore ID. We'll use this record which got created before. And no other body part we are not sending because not we are not creating the record. We are retrieving the record based on this ID value. Whatever this place ID value is there, that value, that complete record will be fetched, and it is a get request. I'll save this first. Send. You see, it's created based on the details we sent. Place ID. These details look similar while we are sending this body part before. frontline house, phone number, everything. Let me copy and compare. This is the earlier record and this is the retrieve record. See, everything is same. Extra we have other records which is retrieved. Shoe park shop, all the values same. So let me change it a bit and I will change the body so it will create a new record. So in the key click and coming to body, here I will do few changes. Location I will give some 5, 3, 51. Instead of frontline house, I'll keep frontline guest house. Phone number 8, cube in 10. Types I will give one more. Pawn shop. Language English India. Google.co.in. I will save this. It's not required, but I'm just I will rename this also. Post and click on send. It created a new ID. You see, the ID got generated differently. So if you go to this get request, based on this ID value, if I keep this new ID value 20, it's not shared. 20 it is giving this frontline house, and with 16 let's see what it will show. It's showing frontline guest house. Based on the ID value, the get record it is fetching differently. Next go to this records and see. Get it is done, and put is similar to post. Post we general post is a generic one to create or update data. Put is specifically to update the data for the existing records. We can use the post also there also if they provide that in the document, because that is how we need to use. However, they develop the developers. Only then we can utilize that. Now let's say let me duplicate this post and I will update this to put. So coming to this one, the base URL is same. Instead of add, we need to use update. Query parameters key and place ID we need to pass. So if it is a new record, we are just passing the key so that a new record will be created and the place ID will be retrieved from the response. But here we are updating an existing one, right? So I will use the second one. And no, let me update the first one. And we need to pass this. So here what we are doing is uh, see, this complete address is there, frontline house, everything. So in this one I am updating only the address part. Audio. Face ID also it is updating. It's replacing this ID with this new ID, and address also it is updating from 29 sidewalk to 70 Winters Walk. Let me save this and let me run this. So remaining fields will be as it is. It won't change. One represents it's successful. I mean one record is updated. First. And let me go to get. And use this place ID to retrieve that record. If I run this, it won't fetch anything now because the place ID is said it doesn't exist, but it's not created. Let me keep the same place ID. Oh, I assume here I kept post. That is the problem. That's why it's not just returning error, not even updating on record. So click on put and let me run this. It's got an error, but it's showing a status 100 only, but it is just retrieving the record as 1. So let me go to get now and see whether it's updated or not. No, it's not updated. Let me see whether I copied correctly or not. Put request. This is the JSON. And form data. We click 1, 2, 3. Change it to put. Key value is we click 1, 2, 3. And let me keep a sample data also. See, whatever the values I kept here, they came to the form data key A2 form data. Only key it got. And place it I will keep. Second record I will keep. Because only one is being taken. So I kept all the three records here, key, place and all. Then it is treated. So let me show you clearly one by one in a more clear manner. Post, duplicate it, rename, put, let me keep it as request 3, put, and here I'll keep it as update. If we remove this, it will be removed also. And come to body. So I'll keep everything here only. And things I want to add. Uh, Address I will keep like this. 31 I will keep. And remaining all things I will remove. Only address and phone number I will update. Name, accuracy, location, everything I will keep same only. Along with this, I need to provide key and place ID. Key will be same. Place ID will be, let me keep this second one. It should be place underscore ID. And double quotes I will remove. Yeah. I'll keep comma. So I'm updating the address of this particular record. Name also I'll keep. Frontline house I'll keep older value. Its name double quote is missing. And when you send this body, because everything I am keeping in single draw instead of keeping in the form data. So okay, this key value, all this is form data, key value should be in the query parameters. We click 1 2 3, yeah. Still it's missing. Place ID also we need to provide as parameter. These two should be kept in the parameters. In the body, I should not keep place now. On this, yeah, still. So here, place ID I kept. Oh, sorry, it will be good. The place field and remaining fields I am keeping here. Only the view click I will keep here. Only the key I will pass like that. It seems it is vague because they are expecting to pass key here also and also in the parameter also, two locations. But that's fine. Whatever the contract says. Right, comma. No send. Yeah, and it is past the place ID here. Okay, it's not required. Extra arguments are simply skipped. So here it is expecting key comma place ID as the parameter values which I passed in the query parameters. Along with that, it is expecting place ID and key should be passed as part of the request also. If I didn't pass this place ID here, I will get simply address of looks like data doesn't exist. Change. To ID number is same. Address I'm keeping like this. Address updated. You see, whenever I'll keep 0 and I'll keep address as some 19. Phone number as 0 I'm keeping. Yeah, address updated. Let me save this and come to this one and just run this. You see. Uh, Address I kept 19, number 0, address updated. Okay, phone number it is not getting updated because it seems even though I pass the data, they kept in the back end they are updating only the address only in the JSON. If you go to this place ID, only place ID, only address it is getting updated as per this. So in this API request they are updating only the address. And however this record left, that is delete record. Duplicate this get request. See, earlier the get is used to retrieve the data, right? So whichever the place ID value we kept, That record it is fetching from the server and showing here. But now there is one more which we left earlier on the top of this contract. The first one, I think. Post delete. Yeah, HTTP request is post type, but the URL is delete. Okay. System get write delete, and here it is post method. In sample body, we need to just provide the place ID, place underscore ID. JSON, place underscore ID we need to provide, and just we need to, and what is the query parameters? Only key. I don't need to send this place ID, only key. And place ID I need to provide as body. Query parameters I need to provide key. HTTP request is post method and delete method, and just click send. Yeah, status okay. So it's got deleted. Saving. Yeah. So now let's go to get. So this time when I run this one, it should not retrieve the record. Yeah, get operation file looks like place ID does not exist. Yeah. And let me delete this record also. Instead of post, let me try delete method. Let's see whether they implemented or not. Yeah, they implemented this one also. But here in the document they mentioned only post. That's fine. Come to this get and keep this record ID and check. Yeah, this one also deleted. Let me keep this delete method only for now. Based on development developers team, they can fix this only to use post or only delete method like that. And